Good evening, good evening. So we are changing gear a bit this week, having had our amazing guest Brooke Price last week. This week we are live in meditation. If you're new to the group, welcome. We've had an influx of people this week, which is really exciting. So the idea is that every Thursday I will be going live into this Facebook group at 8:15, and that will either be with an inspiring, amazing entrepreneurial lady from around the world. It will be for a session like this evening with the live in meditation, or it will be a live coaching session. So today we're live in meditation, and the topic for today is loving kindness. Now, before we get started, because this is also being recorded for my podcast and for anybody who might somehow be listening whilst also doing something else, I want to make it very clear that this is a live meditation. Therefore, please don't be listening to this whilst you are driving or operating anything, quite frankly. If you're listening to this, please be in a place where you are able to relax, able to close your eyes, and able to listen to the guided meditation completely. If that's not your situation as you're hearing me now, then please stop the recording, stop the live as it is today. But if you're listening to the recording, please stop the recording and come back to it at a time that is much more appropriate for you to be listening. So I'm just going to check into the Facebook group that you can see me and hear me. Yes, I can see that I've got several of you here. That's fabulous. All right, let me get started then. So first and foremost, to get started with meditation, some of you it might be something that you practice regularly. For others, you might be brand new to it. This is the first live in meditation I've done into the group. So I'm going to give a little bit of points, a little bit of suggestions to get you started before I run into the guided meditation on loving kindness. So my recommendation is that you find somewhere really comfortable, whether that's a chair or a cushion or the end of the bed, or even sat up in bed, but somewhere where you can relax without resting your head so much. And that's really just so that you don't fall asleep. So somewhere you can sit up straight. If you want to rest your back, absolutely do so. I find either sitting up in bed against a big headrest or sitting cross-legged on my couch particularly comfortable, because I've got a low slung couch so that I can't rest my head on it. But find a space that's comfortable for you like that, preferably where you can shut the door, shut the outside world out, whether that's the kids, the dog, the husband, the wife, whatever, but that you can just take this time for you today. And as I said, it's going to be recorded. You can always come back to this at another time if right now isn't appropriate for you. So to get us started, once you're in that comfortable position, I want you to start by taking 3 really deep breaths in. Now, your choice whether you take that breath in through your nose or your mouth. For today, do what feels right for you. I'm going to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. And again, in through my nose and out through my mouth. Now, as you begin to take those breaths, just notice what the breath feels like coming in through your nose or mouth and back out again. Relax into that and allow your eyes to gently close. Take your awareness to your breath. Notice it heading through your body. Notice where it goes. And allow it to feel just the way it feels, without thought, without judgment. Just allow it to be. Now, if you notice through this guided meditation that your mind wanders off, that's all fine. The moment you notice that your mind has wandered, just come back to my voice and come back to your breath and come back to that breathing in and breathing out. It will help you to stay present. So be open to whatever your body wants to experience through this. If you do feel sleepy, hey, In the UK, it is 8:20 at night. So, hey, if you feel sleepy, again, listen to your body and allow this to be your connection into your sleep for the rest of today. And perhaps again, come back another time. So, we're going to be manifesting loving kindness. We're going to be looking at that capacity for you to have that loving kindness for yourself, that unconditional friendship and gentle, supportive love for yourself and for everyone and everything in your life. So it's really natural for us to have a compassionate and loving way about us. Very often life can get in the way and cause other emotions. But that's what we're going to be focusing on today, is that loving kindness towards ourselves and the loving kindness out to everyone and everything in your life through your naturally compassionate heart. It's a wish that for everybody to be happy. So breathing in and breathing out, I want you to notice how your body can start to relax now. From right at the very top of your head, with every breath in now, notice that relaxation starting to flow over you. Notice the relaxation down the back of your neck, across your face, across the back of your shoulders and the front of your chest. With every single breath, notice yourself becoming that little bit more relaxed, focusing on the in-breath and on the out-breath. So first of all, focusing on the compassion and love towards yourself. Allow your heart to open to the possibility of loving yourself more than anything else in your world. The more that you can love on yourself, the more able you are to love other people and others are able to love you. So find that space in your heart that you can open it. Imagine your heart expanding now with the relaxation that's occurring through your body. Allow yourself to remember and open up that basic innate goodness that's inside of you. Remember now sometimes recently that you have been kind and generous. Remember your natural desire to want positivity and happiness. And acknowledge your own love and kindness. Consider yourself through the eyes of others in your life who love you and who have loved you in your past. Throughout your ages, from being a child to who you are now. Who do you remember now that has loved you? Perhaps at some point more than you could love yourself. Feel that love and notice that within your body. It might be from a pet. I know for myself, my dogs throughout my life have shown absolute unconditional love. Remember times from your childhood, perhaps from imaginary friends or from play within imaginative play where you've had that love and kindness and compassion. Those tender moments where kindness flows so easily without judgment. And as you remember that kindness and that compassion and you experience that love, notice how you feel it in your body. Maybe it's a warmth, maybe it's a tingle, maybe it's a sensation in your face, maybe it's a feeling of expansion throughout your body. This is loving kindness. It's accessible to you every moment of every day. And when you recognize that feeling within your body now, you'll know it in the future. Rest in that feeling now. Feel that compassionate, unconditional love for a few moments. breathing in and breathing out, allowing that breath inside of you to fill up all of your torso and for that breath to expand out into each of your extremities. Basking in the energy of that compassionate, loving kindness, breathing it in, allowing it to circulate right through your body, and breathing out, inviting those feelings of joy, of peace, of acceptance, and of love. Begin to wish yourself well, considering words of loving kindness to yourself. I'm going to say out some phrases in a moment, and however they resonate with you, allow them to repeat themselves in your mind. Take a word. If a word I say doesn't quite work for you, then use another word that resonates with you, that really means loving kindness towards yourself first and foremost, and then towards others. So here are words for you to take into your mind. I am filled with compassion. I am held in loving kindness. I am calm. I accept myself exactly as I am. I am joy. I know what it is to be alive and to be happy. Now repeat those words in your mind for friendship, for kindness to yourself once again, towards yourself. I am filled with compassion. I am held in love. I am calm and I am connected. I accept myself for all that I am. I am joy. I know what it is to be naturally happy and alive. Breathing in and breathing out. Now you can open the circle within your mind, bringing others who are dear to you, someone that you care about deeply, someone who has always supported you. Consider these people with the basic goodness that you know you have inside and that they have inside of them. Notice what in particular that you love about them. What is it in your heart that has that appreciation for this loved one in your life? And then offer to them through your mind that may you be filled with compassion. May you be held in love. May you feel my love now. May you accept yourself for all that you are. May you be truly joyful. And may you know what it is to be truly happy and alive. Now bring into your mind an acquaintance, somebody that you see often but perhaps don't know very well. Somebody at the shop, somebody at your local school, somebody who you see on the street, perhaps even a neighbour. Bring that person into your mind now and repeat the words of loving kindness to them. May you be filled with compassion. May you be held in love. May you feel my love for you now. May you accept yourself for all that you are. May you be joyful. And may you know what it is to be happy and alive. And now finally, if it feels right for you, bring to mind someone that you've perhaps had a difficult relationship, either now or in the past. Someone that you maybe don't feel sympathy or compassion for, but with whom that you would like to find peace within your heart. Reminding yourself that your basic grounding is within love and compassion. And that every being on this planet is deserving of love and kindness in their own right. Maybe as someone who feels pain or anxiety, how different it would be to feel love and kindness. See if it's possible for you to extend these words of loving kindness to that person. May you be filled with compassion. May you be held in love. May you feel my compassion now. May you accept yourself for all that you are. May you feel joy. And may you now know what it is to be happy, to be alive. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing that loving kindness and compassion coming through your body, and breathing out that loving kindness out to the world. And now allow your awareness to open up to the wider world. For yourself, for your loved ones, the people who are neutral in your life, those who have been difficult. For the humans, for the animals living anywhere and everywhere, those that you know, those that you don't know. Be aware of the joys and the sorrows that all are experiencing throughout the world. And with that, repeat in your mind that may all beings be filled with compassion. May all beings feel love. May all beings be happy and alive. And may all beings be free. Breathing in and breathing out. As we begin to bring this practice to a close, I want you to circulate that kindness back to yourself. However this has been for you, sitting there basking in the energy of love and kindness, draw it back to yourself. Whether you've had to wiggle and squirm a bit, whether some of the words didn't quite resonate to you, whether you had to bring yourself back to my words, or perhaps now you're listening, having jolted awake because you fell asleep. Bring that loving kindness back to yourself. When you feel it now, you can take it forward and feel it again. Notice where it lies in your body. Notice what it feels like for you. Breathing in and breathing out. To come to the end of the practice, I'd like you to begin to wiggle your fingers, maybe wiggle your toes. Stretch your arms out if you need to. Roll your shoulders back and bring the energy back into your body. Allowing your mind to gift one more thought of love to yourself and to your body and to the time you've taken today to listen to this for yourself. And then when you're ready, Open your eyes. Fantastic. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It is 20 to 9 here now. So what I'd love for you to do is, before you get up and get on with whatever you've got left for your day today, is I'd like you to just take a moment, take in those breaths, be thankful for this time you've given yourself, and then allow yourself to go on with the rest of your day being aware of that loving kindness. And perhaps when you go to bed tonight and you actually go to sleep this evening, remember to pass the gratitude to yourself this evening and sleep well. And I will be back next week with a live coaching session. All right. Good night.